The place is owned by an elderly gentleman who knows how to keep things under control. That's why I never invite my friends here. I wanted to make an exception for my 60th birthday, but most of my colleagues are young enough to be my sons, and they'd rather just hire prostitutes. Why stare at some boobs? The place is owned by an elderly gentleman who knows how to keep things under control. That's why I never invite my friends here. I want boobs when you can take the whole package for yourself. But there's none of that in our club. Even looking too long is considered indecent. You can get an occasional glimpse, like by accident. The rest of the time you just pretend that you're immersed in conversation, or just come by for a drink. Doesn't mean these gentlemen wouldn't want their bald heads smothered in tits. It's just that nobody says it out loud. My younger colleagues might call it hypocrisy, but I call it the good old-fashioned manners. Good manners and leave the rest unsaid. She agrees to unbutton her blouse, and we agree not to pay too much attention. The girls are on a quiet prowl, too. They're looking for a way out of their cramped rooms. Maybe make friends with some wealthy patron with a pacemaker and dentures. Everybody wants something. But we have to control ourselves, or we'll all turn into libertines and prostitutes. Hell, if there weren't any rules, I'd be belching and farting, jumping up on the table, arms held high, yelling, "Shake it, baby!" No idea how I got so barbaric. When I was a kid, my father sometimes told me at bedtime that if I closed my eyes and didn't open them for a long time, all the demons would blow away.
That's not what the subtitles say.
Yesterday I turned 60, but I still take his advice. Not because I'm sentimental or want to keep the memory of my father alive. I just can't think of a better solution. To get away from all the demons that haunt Freeburg, I'd need to wear a blindfold 24/7. Plus, it's a good idea to act blind when talking to reporters. At least that's what my colleagues say.
It's probably smart.
They're afraid of press conferences. But for me, it's more like a confessional. No matter what lies you tell, you're privately thinking the honest answers. It helps me remember who I am. The fact that I'll be reading all about it in the papers tomorrow is a small price to pay. Call it penance for the preacher. This is the first time I'm afraid of those answers my mind has given me. Not because I'm mad I'm losing my job. Though it's true, I'm mad as hell. Not because I subconsciously blame everyone else. Though I damn sure do blame them. And don't even ask me what my next move is. I can't imagine. But even that doesn't scare me. The worst thing is, I know I'm gonna have to do something. I'll be damned if I know how far I'll go. I may have a lot of vices, but predictability isn't one of them. I learned a long time ago how to drive away the swarming demons. But what do you do when they're trying to rip your soul from your skin? Shutting my eyes tight as I can. The best solution remains the same. Play blind. I just hope the reporters think I was blinded by the camera flash.
Blinded by the light. Good morning. Do I have to click now? Yesterday, the mayor's office officially announced your registration, resignation. Did this come as a surprise, or did you know about it in advance? What's the difference? The mayor discussed it. Mayor Rogers told me that once. English. A fresh face running. Told me that he wants a fresh face running the Freeburg PD. So no, it didn't come as a surprise. Do you already know the name of your successor? No. You think it's a new man? You think it'll be a department veteran? Who cares? No. Of course not. I don't think the mayor's office knows who it is either. After the recent corruption scandal, your deputy, Francis Kendrick, said he was looking forward to resigning. If the mayor offered him your position, would that change his mind? Who cares for everything? I'd be happy, perhaps? Perhaps. That sounds like it's not possible if he thinks a new office would help him serve the city a little longer. Although Kendrick was acquitted, many still believe that the police are cooperating with the mafia. Do you have anything to say about this bullshit? I don't know. It helps the police. No comment. Alright, that one sounds douchey. No comment. Feel like I'm not saying anything because we totally are in cahoots. I don't know, it's just being excuse me, that's a pile of horseshit. The mafia and the police are working together. Maybe they're in cahoots with the aliens? The mafia is a bunch of low-life criminals. How about ask, okay, I can't read, someone a real question. Do you think your personal relationship with the mayor could be the reason behind your retirement? Definitely not, possibly. How should I know? How should I know? You better ask him. Thank you. You're fucking welcome.
How's the back today, Mr. Boyd?
Same as usual.
How did the press conference go?
You can read about it in the newspapers tomorrow. Don't let anyone in.
Even Mr. Kendrick.
Especially Mr. Kendrick.
Uh-oh. Is he taking your position? Is he? Drugs, man.
As soon as I heard the door creak, I knew what face I'd see. When I tell Emma not to let anyone in, there's only one man it could be.
The guy you told him not to put him in?
Arrogant, no warning.
right.
That's Mayor Rogers in a nutshell. White summer shoes, white socks, white shorts, white polo shirt, and the white smile of a hungry shark. Mayor Rogers enters every room like he owns the place. Even the floorboards under his feet sound like they're creaking an apology. He never shied away from the odd corruption scheme. It's like the devil walks behind him. In the movies, the villains controlling the city play golf with the judges. Rogers plays tennis with them instead. That's about the only difference.
Jack, I was hoping to catch you after the press conference. You ran away so quick.
So did it run away? Go fuck yourself.
There's no smoking at City Hall. No reason for me to hang around.
Well, this morning I signed a ban on smoking in all public buildings. Soon you won't be able to smoke here either.
Aren't I
Soon enough,
retiring?
I won't be here at all.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. The people of this city like you, Jack. The police chief of all people. Don't betray that, Jack. Don't get wrapped up in any schemes.
Coming
Sit
from you?
nice and quiet for the next 180 days, and you'll be remembered as a hero. That's the only thing that you still have left. Be the hero.
Then how am I supposed to scrape together a retirement fund?
You had a million chances to secure a luxury pension, one that even I would have envied, although I've never set aside any money for myself. I'm not planning to retire anytime soon.
Why are you sitting on my desk like that? Yo. Seriously, take my cigarette? What the
180 days of quiet, Jack. That's all I need. I don't have any problems with you, and you won't have any problems with me.
And you took my cigarette. I already have problems with you.
I have a new assistant, Troy Starr. If you have something to tell me, call him. But try not to bother him. He's a busy man.
I'll do my best.
Man, they hate each other.
And quit smoking at the office. One of my friends will be using it soon.
You already destroyed my cigarettes, so... I'll just take those ashes you did and smear them all over your desk.
Oh, I'm sorry, babe. Only the mayor has this number. Mr. Mayor?
Yeah, is this Troy Starr?
Yes?
Go fuck yourself, Troy Starr.
Nice. Head of Culture Department owns a villa in Italy. Huh. I think you need someone to look at your car.
Cops don't use the police station cafeteria anymore. There's some kind of stigma against sitting shoulder to shoulder with your partners. Everybody just takes snacks from the machines or grabs a meal and hammers it down in the corner like a vulture on a corpse. The main thing? Don't look into anyone's eyes. Could be construed as an invitation to sit together. You know, only people eating here are ghosts.
Maybe that's why no
My
one uses the
deputy,
cafeteria. It's
Francis
haunted.
Kendrick. He recently became one of those ghosts. the subject of one of the most devastating corruption scandals in the history of Freeburg. No evidence to support the accusations, but everyone knows Kendrick's days are numbered. I need that file I asked for. Needs to be ready tonight. Francis didn't say anything, but I understood. Ghosts aren't supposed to talk. Besides, I got a feeling he was already finished.
Ooh. Would you like to receive tips about how the game works? Yeah, probably. Show me what you got. I'm a 6-year-old police chief, a few months away from retirement. I don't need anyone telling me to do my job. Ain't no one got time for that. Oh, man. Freeburg PD organizes upcoming work assignments into shifts for today and tomorrow. Every shift, officers respond to crimes in progress, and detectives continue their investigations. You can freely move employees between shifts. All officers and detectives possess several important characteristics, like booze. Professionalism shows the overall efficiency level of your policemen. A figure around 150 is considered average. Any policeman who falls short of this mark is not entirely reliable, while those whose professionalism is considerably higher than average are a safe bet even in a pinch. An individual's level of professionalism may rise and fall over the course of his career. Their career. His, her, their. The tree's career. RNG shows how tired your policemen are. The less RNG your people have, the less reliable their work, and a policeman who's exhausted might fall asleep at the wheel or make a critical error. Your employees lose 1 point of RNG after working each day and restore 1 point after each day of rest. Well, then a regular weekend isn't enough. Your employees don't tell you everything. Some additional characteristics are hidden from view. For example, some cops are lazy and will come up with any reason they can to take days off. Sounds like some people I know. While others like to drink too much. You can only guess about these things, but you should be able to draw your own conclusions based on the behavior of your employees. Okay. We're a 5? Okay, I guess we're starting the day. That guy's named Burrito? And SWAT. Okay, that's good. Responding to calls is the bread and butter of police work. You'll need to send your officers to a crime scene before the timer expires. A mark on the map shows where the call came from. The further away the destination is from the police station, the longer it takes for your officers to travel back and forth. There's a lot of people will be tied up and unavailable. The easiest way to determine how difficult a task might be is to check on how many units you're allowed to send into the call. The more units you can send, the more serious the alleged threat. Particularly risky missions give you the option of sending SWAT, but they must be accompanied by at least one officer. The number of slots is not the only thing to consider. Any available information from the location of the scene of the crime is present to the presence of weapons and so on. All this can tell you how seriously each case should be taken. A mission might look simple at first glance until it turns into a brutal meat grinder, or a serious call can come in, which turns out to be a false alarm. A married couple exited a convenience store and saw a van in the parking lot back over a homeless man who had been digging through a trash can. The driver jumped out to help, but once he saw he hit a bum, he got back in the van and quickly drove away. That douche! What the fuck? Actually, I think this is really old. I really feel like she needs to retire tomorrow. I guess I'll send someone new with someone good. Last picture showed their fight. A theater manager reports that during a showing of the Citizen Kane, a drunk man attempted to force his way into the theater carrying a snowboard decorated with the word Rosebud. What are we playing, The Sims? When he was denied entry, he violently attacked the cashier and is currently fighting with the theater security guard. Tsubaki, can you just do it by yourself? I feel like you should leave. There you go. Just do it by yourself. I think you'll be fine. Confidence in you. Wee woo. Wee woo. Wee woo. Wee woo. Can we go anywhere else? No. Oh god. Hit and run. Oh god. When everything goes well, the police capture the criminals and nobody dies. But the truth is, sometimes criminals Right, cheesecake. Just try to avoid any dead cops or civilians. Dead cops under your roster and dead as citizens. Bother the mayor and more than living rooms. Okay. Good job. Oh god, what? Okay, I'm never sending you by yourself again. Oh, it's so far away. Armed robbery. 3 teenagers robbed with a shotgun, robbed a videotape store, and made off with a whole collection of adult movies. Why didn't you just go online and watch the porn? The criminals fled in a car, but the store manager wrote down the license plate number. The owner is Janet Brown, who lives in the suburbs. Okay. Yancey, go with Asano. I feel like people always need a buddy. Oh, please get back. Oh, you're back. Good. The brother and sister clashed with each other over their deceased father's will. According to one of their lawyers, we don't dare separate them and our security guard is off duty. That's bad. And Austin? I really don't want to send this person out. Woo-woo. Look, Tsubaki, you're alive. That's good. Political views unknown.
412A in progress.
Ghetto. A passerby saw some teenagers attack an elderly musician and then run away with his guitar and his money. That douche. Alright, let's see if I put the 2 of them together. Maybe something good will come out of it. Hopefully. I don't know. Oh god. When your cops aren't sure how to proceed, they might contact you and ask how to handle the situation. Try to deal with whatever comes up, but don't waste all your time on this stuff. You have plenty of other problems on your plate. The vehicle in question is parked right outside the Brown residence. The sounds of moaning and loud laughter can be heard through the living room window. Turn on the siren and loudspeaker and shout, "The house is surrounded!" Knock on the door. Open up, please. Sneak in through an open window. I'm gonna do this one. Offender caught. Officers unharmed. Good job. Fight. Offenders caught. Officers unharmed. Good job. You did it. You did it. You win. Ooh. Hello? Someone put the lights on. Did you guys do okay? Please do okay.
412A.
Please do okay. Oh my fucking god. Officers unharmed. Said okay. No one died, so there's that. Done with the day. When does the day end? Oh, cool. I'm gonna wait till they're back home though, right? I don't know. I feel like it's better if everyone's home before we leave. Okay. If you think you'll need a couple of extra hands tomorrow, you can order any cop to come in and work overtime. But if they're flat out, they'll be much more exhausted. Someone's bound to make a mistake. Okay. Just mean everyone's home? Okay, how do I even do that? Do I, like, click or... Oh. I don't know. I feel like I should have one person come in. You need to redeem yourself. End the day.
Used to be, when I asked Kendrick to stay late at the office, he liked to grumble and crack wise. Nowadays, he doesn't have the strength for it. Slumped shoulders, blank stare, wrinkled skin. The past few weeks, I don't hardly recognize my old friend. In his younger years, he reminded me of a gallant royal officer in an old Kipling story. Kendrick
Yeah.
isn't just crumbling under the weight of the public pressure, but from the shame of it all. Internal Affairs raided the library he inherited from his grandfather, hoping they'd find buckets of
No,
cash
they destroyed
stashed in the pages.
The thing?
Heard about the look on his face, the fearless policeman standing helpless in horror. I've known Francis for 30 years. The past 20 years, he's played loose with the law. And I know that at a certain point, every stolen dollar brings more misery than anything else. Probably sounds crazy, but I sympathize with the guy. What can I do? Your friends are your friends, and these are the waters we swim in.
That's what the unfriend button
Called
is on
all of the
Facebook.
people on that list today. Now they know you're in business, so you could get a call from any of them. You don't need to worry about any of them. I've cleared them all.
And what kind of business are we talking here?
It's nothing too serious, just like you asked. Should be just a few small favors. Payments will vary depending on the situation and who you're dealing with. How much are you looking to earn?
$500,000.
$500,000? Why not a whole million?
Because everybody wants to take $1 million. Figured I'd try something different.
Why wouldn't you just take
$500,000 in
999,000 then?
180 days? Well, you could earn it all above board if you netted all the big fish and hit all your bonuses.
Never knew you for a fisherman.
Well, you never got into my business, and I'm not trying to get into yours. But be careful about bringing in any other cops. Sooner or later, they'll put the finger on you. And one more thing, Jack. I remember what you said, but I should probably add one more name to that list. Christopher Sand.
He makes
Sand.
sandcastles sometimes.
Christopher G. Sand. Everyone knows the name, but few could tell you who he is. The old man stays away from the spotlight. Always wears old-fashioned jeans and knitted sweaters. Gives to charity. Rarely
I know
attends
he's supposed to be holding a
social
wine glass,
events.
but it kind of looks like he's holding
An
a
avid
bottle.
hunter, I hear. Even dabbles in poetry. You'd never
While he
guess
hunts?
he's the head of the oldest and most powerful gang in the city. Goes back as far as his great-grandfather. And Sand is strict about following the old rules. He rarely involves himself in commonplace murders and robberies.
Because he has other people do it
Hardly
for him.
needs to intimidate anyone to get his point across.
It's because of his poetry.
The people who work for him each have their sphere. They provide protection where needed, even work with the authorities when they want to make a deal. Meanwhile, Sand pulls the strings without getting his hands dirty. People sometimes mistake his quiet approach. A couple years ago, an arms dealer decided to expand its business without asking permission,
Oh, God.
and his whole family paid the price. In 4 weeks, Sand killed 31 people. Old men, women, even a few teenagers. And Sand's people made sure every paper reported it. Frank, I don't want to hear you say that name again.
Jack, please listen to me. I'm in with these guys.
We agreed, Frank. That's not the kind of business I'm into. I don't go there. Never have, never will.
But you want to make $500,000. How do you do that legally while still being a cop? Francis Kendrick announced retirement date. Legendary singer Giarno something or other comes to Freeburg. Construction of cinema museum postponed again. 1, 2, 3, go. When a police officer is too tired to be effective, he will ask for the day off. Sometimes officers will request days off even if they're at full strength. Some of the reasons you hear are far-fetched, while some are very serious. Don't overindulge your subordinates, but don't antagonize them either. Remember, everyone's got secrets, and you've got to make sure these guys have your back. My friend just crashed into someone's car at an intersection, and she's in a terrible panic. Can I go help her out? Yes, but come tomorrow. My cat ate some cream past the sell date and had diarrhea all night. They're better now, but I like to spend the day. No. In addition to their performance ratings, police officers also possess rank. Employees begin at the lowest ranking can be elevated in a rank with 1, 2, or 3 stripes. Once a week, you can pass out stripes to improve the rank of employee. If you think no one is worthy of the honor some week, you can postpone the ceremony until later, and seniors won't go out until people are ready. Employees of rank not only increase their professionalism, but also learn to command. Whenever a ranking officer is on the scene, his or her colleagues are more likely to perform better than usual. Sometimes when cops get ranked, they start thinking more seriously about their service. This can mean less drinking, more time spent on the job. Some might even turn out to be dependable. I don't know any of you people. I'm not giving any out right now. I'm not getting shit out. Let's go. Peterborough isn't one of those cities where you listen to what they say or nothing at all. You can always select a song from the collection and play it anytime, just like real life. Well, life of your grandfather. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, let's learn how to fire people. There's a certain number of paid job openings for which you can hire an available applicant. Job slots are separated between officers and detectives. Okay. Wow, how do you even say his name? Piotr Kogibunski. That's a really cool name. Yours is cool too, but his is cooler. Professionalism is 700. Why am I in here? To hire someone? What if I don't want to hire anyone? Dude, I want you. I don't know. Wish I could see my people. Me? Want a free slot? Time to fire someone. Good God. I mean, alright, I guess you're gonna get fired. You're 110. Well, if you have legal grounds for termination and won't ask questions, you might need to fire them anyway, legality being damned. But if it lead you to actual additional proceedings, your other staff will become more worried about their jobs. Another way to fill up is to have a police officer killed, but that's not a valid option, right? I can't fail him. I don't wanna. How's that? Don't wanna. I don't think yeah, I have 6 of 6. We're good. Can I go to my other shift? No. Oh, I can't. I want to fire you. Can I fire you? Am I allowed to? No, because you're too old. Oh. I'm sorry. I thought it was a burrito, but it's deep burrito. Are you like gonna retire soon? It works since. I feel like a douche, whatever. I'm gonna be a douche. Alright, I don't wanna. I need to hire you. I like your professionalism. Hang on, what do I want? I want shift A or shift B. I mean, I fired someone from both, so I think I need 2 more people. So, you can do A, you can do B. Backlog? Oh, and I have a thing, okay. So I guess you. Professionalism is the thing. Stival. You're cool. Can I like move people to? Oh, that's cool. All right, good. So, who else do I want? I really wanna. Can I fire you for no reason? Damn it. All right. You're gonna work for A, and let me see if I'm right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I don't have my new people yet. Okay, whatever.
211 in progress.
We received a frightened call from a local cathedral. This morning, the abbot discovered that someone entered the old cemetery during the night. The old yard's tombstones are painted with satanic symbols, and some have been broken into pieces. It seems there are even marks from a shovel, but the abbot would say no more. Okay, I don't feel like anyone's gonna... Oh, derp. I got... Why are you so sad? Send you and you. I feel like it should be completely fine. I need a new song. My song's not playing. What's this? Businessman Harley Jones, looking out of his window, saw two teenagers scratching offensive slogans on his new car. Why is there three? Are they gonna like shoot at us? Please don't die. Of course. Officers unharmed. Run faster. Leave a bee on you. A waitress named Milla, sure, reports that she served a chicken, Eddie, and a Diet Coke to a dangerous criminal. She's seen on television this morning. The culprit is sitting at the window eating a burger. Oh God. Okay, my best people are on this. Wee woo! Please. Oh my God, you suck. Or I suck. It's probably I suck, but that's fine. I'm gonna blame the people. It's a quiet night. The waitress mistaken a retired officer Frank Nero for a fugitive in question. Awesome. Oh no. Come back. I feel like this looks important. I'm waiting for my 400 to come back. Come on, Staval. Good job. Mr. Boyd, my bouncer, suffocated himself with Mexican food again. Now he can't get off the can. Meanwhile, the line outside the club is stretching around the block. We need someone who can tell the cool guys from the punks. Why is it red? You gonna die? I like you though. I guess. I don't know. Do you think you'll do good? One of these three. Sure, you're gonna do good. Do good. You can do it.
1111
An anonymous call just came in. A clown carrying balloons at an ice skating rink is selling crack to teenagers. That's good. I don't want to send him out. I feel like shit's gonna go down, but then I feel like I will. Hello. I see, like, if I don't send him out, nothing's gonna happen. Hello? A naked man carrying a canister of gasoline is starting to set himself on fire unless his favorite chewing gum becomes popular again. Maybe you shouldn't stake your life on chewing gum, buddy. I'm just saying. Can I send spotted? Proceed. Run. Go help chewing gum man. Bring him his chewing gum. Report. Sorry, Chief, but I quit. And one night I pulled more cash than I earned in a month working at the stump. Mr. Sorkin said he wouldn't mind taking me on. I guess I just wasn't cut out to be a cop. You suck. Glad I didn't put my... Well, thanks for your help. Thanks, I guess. Yeah, I need to hire someone else now. Awesome. I don't know what shift I'm in. Me, I assume. Oh God, as a policeman rabbit clown, is he making balloon animals for the kids. Cover up in a raincoat, pretend to be an illicit customer. Take the clown into the ice cream. Well, onto the ice and round up any witnesses. Carefully watch clown. That one.
1111.
Why do you guys suck? Oh my god.
411 complete.
Suicide threat. Oh, this one. Yay, thank God we got the important thing. Wait, I thought the clown was gonna come back. No? Okay. God, people suck. Are they gonna get fired tomorrow or something? Oh, it says that she belongs to Shift B. Okay. Got it. Enemies using feminists to destroy Freebird 1. Robes aspired to reveal his identity when the time is right. Feminist organization denied official registration. Okay.
Whenever I'm alone at home and there's a knock at the door, I always hope it'll be my wife, Laura. She's always forgetting her keys.
Hello, my name is Steve, and you're Jack Boyd, is that right?
Yeah, that's exactly
to get to
what I
my
do.
front door, the Bible boys walked about a mile from the local bus stop, jumping over mud puddles and skirting a couple of landfills. Laura doesn't go in for religion either. But according to her, these brave lunatics with their fake smiles deserve at least a minute of attention. She patiently listens to them, asks them questions, regales them with pastries, and never once dropping a hint of condescension. When I watch her do it, I've got to admit it gets me. I'd have hugged those boys, sat with them on the porch and lit up a cigar. But a month after Laura left, all I could do was quietly ask them not to bother me. Today I'm a little rougher still. Shut the door on his nose this time. Another couple weeks at this rate and I'll be greeting anyone who comes close with my service pistol pointed towards the sky, ready to fire my warning shots. In my life, even the basic stuff never goes like it's supposed to. Normally, when a wife is going to leave home, she'll make a scene or at least sit everyone down for a serious conversation. But Laura just disappeared. The children in the stories always stand on the side of the mother, but all three of our sons supported me.
That's good.
The in-laws always blame the husband for making their daughter unhappy. But now Sally, Laura's mother, well, we sort of have a pact. The fellow Laura ran off with is young enough to be her son. I hear he's 30 years old.
Oh,
Of
God.
all the possible information a man can know about his wife's lover, I get hit with that. Fortunately, Laura's mother doesn't like the way it sounds either. Sally figures this guy just thought he'd have some fun with a mature woman, but he'll be back chasing college girls before the year is out. So we have an agreement. Sally's gonna track down Laura and try to reason with her, and we'll arrange a meeting. Meanwhile, I'm supposed to not do anything stupid, which of
Good luck with
course
that.
means anything at all. It's a crazy situation. I'm the police chief, and the person I'm trusting to find my wife is an old woman armed with a phone book. But I can't afford to lose Sally as an ally. So for the moment, I had to swallow my pride.
His bald
Hello.
spot looks like
Mrs.
a...
Markham,
little
this
hat.
is Boyd.
Oh, is there any news?
That's what I wanted to ask you. Have you found anything? An address, phone number?
type
Have
of
you
dog is
spoken
that?
to her?
Don't worry, Jack. I've narrowed the range to 2 suspects, or whatever you like to say at your police building.
She has a picture
At
of
my
him behind her.
police building, we find people faster than a funny old woman chirping on the phone with my wife's girlfriends.
Oh, you're an old man, Jack. Come to your senses. They'd give us straight odds on the street. But I've got more energy, Jack. Maybe you think I'm a foolish old woman, but I go to my book club, argue with the girls about Byron, and it gives me energy. I
Ooh,
talk
Byron.
to my dogs, and it gives me energy. And you have nothing, Jack. You don't even have a hobby. You got no passion. It's why Laura left you.
Let's not go back into that, Sally. Find my wife, and we can discuss my hobbies later. I'm waiting for your call. and my patience is running thin. Laura, if you've stopped loving me, I'll let you go. I can't expect the impossible from you. Just don't let me die out here, okay?
He tries to start it one day and a car bomb goes off. I drank too much. I don't think I can hold it together. Can I go home? No. I'm too tired. I can barely walk straight. Can I go home? No. Fuck people. You... Wow. I can't believe I got a 700 dude. That's awesome. Yancey, I feel like you... Why can't I do, like... If I give it out strikes, I'd like to look at their info. Alright. You get one. And... You get one. Because I say so. Oh, I could have given... Well, I haven't done anything with them. I'm still calling that guy Burrito. I don't care. What's this one? Fire all black cops. How about I don't? A member of the city's cleaning crew saw an elderly man approaching some expensive cars in the parking lot carrying a long iron rod. The whole street could hear him shouting, "Bastards, thieves, bloodsuckers!" Okay, we're gonna just boop and really hope somebody you. Proceed. If someone commits a serious crime, please the scene of the case and go to your detectives. Oh, cool. Wait, no, hang on, I gotta read this bullshit. A racist gang has recently made some trouble in the city. They're capturing black townspeople and beating them to death. Wow. What the fuck? They recently sent a message to the local radio station promising to kill all black doctors, firemen, and police. We don't need any more dead police, especially not mere months before the election. The racists are gaining more and more followers, and even some of the citizens support them. They'll have to fire all your black employees over the next 2 days. I'm not gonna do that. Okay. They investigate the crime scene, interview witnesses, and gather whatever information seems pertinent. One of your detectives will be lead investigator on the case. You can assign additional detectives to any case who will work under the lead investigator as subordinates. The more professional the lead investigator, the more effective the team. Well, obviously Mr. 700 is going to go on that. And I guess Armstrong. Why do I have money? Is that like my money or what? A gas station surveillance camera recorded a car that is on the stolen vehicles list. Oh god. That's not good. I can put 4 people on. Hopefully that's enough. Please don't die. Investigation has started. Detectives interviewed witnesses, collected evidence from the scene, are pursuing the investigation. Expect results. Eric Graham, a drunk witness. They drove by in a sedan and they shot like a machine gun. I didn't see much. Mr. Clayton, oh my god, he came back from the dead. I only heard a few muffled shots. Mr. Carr, he got what he deserved. He'd been causing trouble for a long time recently. There's been a lot of cursing and carrying on. Miss Cobb, I don't remember the car. The neighborhood was quiet. I haven't heard any shots. Mr. Carpenter? Is that a real name, or... What? The police these days don't do nothing. I almost died myself. Went to buy some medicine, was nearly hit by some idiot's car. That's good. Okay. Look at that. Sure. Please do something. Oh, yes. You did a thing. I'm so proud of you. Hi, Baker. I see you. mother of several children has expressed her concerns about a suspicious man wearing bifocals seated on a bench beside a playground. He's been watching children for over an hour and has taken several photographs of them. Yancy and this guy who's really tired.
Officer on
Driver nowhere to be seen. Interview with potential eyewitnesses. Wait a safe distance for the driver to appear. Search the car. I think searching it's carjacking, right? Did we actually make sure? Search the flipping car. Offender call. Officer dead! Oh my god. What, the car killed me? Asano, what the fuck? Well, that sucks.
1210.
Suspicious individual. You did it. Yay, good job. Dragon's Lair. Waiting for Kochi. Kochi. Mr. Boyd, I'm opening Freeburg's first martial arts club. My first exhibition. I want to hold a sparring match. One of your students takes on your toughest cop. After a fight, he'll teach you some tricks. Something that'll help him out in the streets. Okay. Kochi, go. Kicking their asses. Wee woo. Wait, why are you wee wooing there? You should turn off your lights. Homicide. Your detectives present frames, different versions of what might have happened at the crime scene. Proceed. You got 3 frames. Open. Investigation. Oof. They get it wrong half the time, but a good cop can separate fact from fiction. If you know how to look at the case material, the more professional detectives working on the investigation, the better their instincts. To get your suspects, you'll need to figure out the true sequence of events at the crime scene using the frames you think likely. Someone with little guesswork thrown in, sometimes. If you add it all up, the sequence fails, you're probably telling the wrong story. Okay. Why is the drugstore here? Is that because of that guy? A sedan and a pew-pew. Well, he's dead, so I'm gonna assume... I assume that's how it went down. Drove by in a sedan. They shot like a machine gun. Okay. Muffled shots because of the silencer. Got what he deserved, caused trouble. Recently there's been a lot of cursing and carrying on. Neighborhood was quiet. I never heard any shots. Okay. Please don't do it. Died. Went to buy some medicine. Was nearly hit by some idiot's car. When was that? Why don't we have, like, when this shit was? He walked out of his house. I can't move the start and the finish. Because I would assume he walked out of his house, got shot, and then the guy ran away and almost ran into this guy. My car neighbor's quiet. I haven't heard any shots. Got what he deserved. Drove by in a sedan. Pew pew! Car ran away. I don't know, because I don't know. It doesn't tell me what time this shit happened. Because either he came out of his house, he got shot, there's people saw the car, and he ran away past the drugstore and almost ran that dude over. Or, guy walked out of his house, the guy went past the drugstore, people saw the sedan, he shot him, and he died. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ooh, ooh. When an investigation pans out, you'll have yourself a suspect, sometimes more than one. Blah, blah, blah. Known racist already has several convictions. Okay. Oh, I did the sequence right. I win! Your detectives have information on the whereabouts of the suspect. Sometimes there may be a number of locations to choose from. Okay. Except there's not. There's just this one. To carry out the arrest, 2 officers must escort a lead investigator to apprehend the suspect. The lead investigator is not on duty. The arrest will have to wait. But remember, the fugitives won't wait. Okay. Let's remember criminals will react in different ways. A frightened thief is likely to surrender as soon as they give up. A brutal killer might want to see just how many he can take with him. In more dangerous criminals, it's safer to send experienced officers and even SWAT team. Yeah, I'm sending SWAT. Well, SWAT's going. And then, I guess, Purdy. And... Were you gonna redeem yourself? I don't feel like I should send you on this. Austin. Alright. Let's go. Don't die. Already had one person die today.
311A in progress.
A bartender reports that a couple dancers started to fight over tips and a cat fight broke out on stage. Yancey and Baker, I swear to God. Stop, Curdy. Yancey and Tsubaki. Go. We will.
311A in progress.
Octopus. A bartender reported that a fight was broken out between a patron and a bar's bouncer. The man, apparently drunk, had climbed on the stage where the local singer was performing and tried to sing duet. It's kind of funny. No one die, please. Everyone's out. Don't have anything else. Are you kidding? Oh, idiots. Chief had just about nailed the Jap a couple of times, but he was too fast for me and won on points. I don't really understand all their rules, so I can't keep track of points very well, but he was alright. He showed me a few tricks. I got carried away and pulled me back. Think I can take the day off? I guess. So maybe I should have let Tsubaki stay home.
Looks like we have a
Oh god.
situation here.
Two strippers are going out. It's gone beyond arguing. The full cat fight. The bouncer is fast asleep, clearly too wasted to handle the situation. The drunken patrons are happily watching the fight. Turn off the music and turn on the lights. Listen, girls, cut the crap. Try. Oh god. I'm gonna do this one. The strippers continue to fight. Oblivious to police presence. Step on the stage and try to separate. Ask the bartender a cold bucket of water. Watch strippers go at it and don't interfere. Try to separate.
311A complete.
Offenders escaped. Officer unharmed. Okay. Rather than someone dying from like a high-heeled shoe in the face. Did we get him? Nice. Nice. Well, that's good, except 2 people died today.
311A complete.
Octopus bar. Oh, good job. God, I can't believe people fucking died. Retired police officer Thomas Blaine shoots pregnant woman. Good God. Mayor Rogers City has no problems with racists. What? Why? Officer Blaine explains, I thought she was a suicide bomber. Really? Fuck you. Alright. I am done with my stream today if anyone actually is watching. Okay, bye!